Hey, it's your girl El Shaddai with the news as it happens. I just want you to listen to this video here where basically Netanyahu is addressing the parliament that was just sworn in, and he is telling you Israel is surrounded. Listen in, this is very important.
Is a long life. The Knesset expresses the will of the nation. Sometimes this will is clear, and sometimes, as happened in the last elections, the nation's will calls for a unity government and a responsibility government. That's what this vote means. Broad national unity government, as broad as possible, of all those who support a Jewish and democratic state. We have to respect the will of the people. We need to respect the democratic will within and between parties. More than 1 million people voted for me. Directly, indirectly, another 1 million, that's nearly half of the public, but it wasn't enough to establish a right-wing government. Many people voted for Benny Gantz as well, but it wasn't enough for him to set up a left-wing government. And so the correct solution, the only solution, is what the President proposed just now again, a broad national unity government. No, please. I'm attentive to the wishes of the citizens of Israel, and I tell you out of profound inner conviction that the state cannot afford another round of elections. It just can't do it. We must do everything, and I'm doing everything in order to prevent it. We just have to end this silly story of elections and then more elections and then more elections. I know that we're not the only ones who are suffering from this plague. In Spain, in the last 4 years, they've had 4 governments. In Italy, in Britain, the same chaos. Elections, followed by elections. One government rises, another falls. I don't know whether those countries can afford it. I think scarcely. I know one thing for sure. We cannot afford it. Because we are challenged as no other country is challenged. No one is challenged like we are. No one. There's no such country. And democracies that don't realize that they have to unite in times of crisis and against crises have paid a heavy price. Because history is not tolerant for those who fail to learn its lessons. I'll give another example from Europe, which few people know. Between January 1930 and November 1933, France had 10 changes of government. 10 governments. They continued faffing around. When Hitler rose to power in January 1933, they carried around faffing around. They continued and continued. And then Hitler gained more power and armed. I'm not drawing a parallel between everything. But on the fundamental condition, yes, I am drawing a parallel, because we are indeed surrounded. We are facing an enormous security challenge, growing from week to week. Especially in recent weeks. It's not spin, it's not a trick, it's not Netanyahu trying to scare you. Anyone who knows the details know exactly how much it's true, and anyone with a head on their shoulders can see that Iran is arming itself, it's strengthening itself, its daring, its audacity are growing. It attacks international shipping lanes, it attacks the Arabian Peninsula, and it also directly attacks an American aircraft and Saudi oil fields. And it says, most clearly, this is what its generals say, including 2 days ago, Israel will disappear. Quote, this isn't a theory. Israel will disappear. They believe it. It's what they're striving for. And we need to take them absolutely seriously. And this reality requires us to strengthen ourselves. Requires us to give our soldiers and our warriors the means to defend at a quality and a scale that we haven't had to date. Remember what I say. Remember, take this in. It's on the record. I'm telling you, talking now out of my most basic commitment to defend the state of Israel. I know that this drives most, if not all of you. This has been happening around us, and it has immediate implications. We'll need to add many resources for our security. A lot. Many billions of shekels every year. And this requires very difficult decisions, because there's no way to keep on adding without taking from somewhere. The decision to take from somewhere is a very difficult decision, a difficult political decision. It requires the government to have broad shoulders, both to confront these security and military challenges.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pause it there. I will put the video so you can watch it, the rest of it in the description below. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe. Help me out here, guys. I think we're getting into some perilous times here. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with this Israeli government. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with Russia, who has just joined Iran and Syria for war games. Remember that the deadly wound starts rolling in the north and in the south. Well, the north country means the Bear Nation. If you were in with our study last night, Pastor Murray went over that. The North country just went to the South country, okay? Anyways, you should go over that study, the Deadly Wound Update. It tells you how the horses go to and fro in civil unrest. We have Egypt in civil unrest. We have Iraq in civil unrest. We have many, many other countries, Hong Kong, many countries in civil unrest. I mean, go over that study. It's very important. Then maybe you'll know what I'm talking about, unless you already do. Great. Anyways, keep your eyes open. Watchmen watch. This is your girl, El Shaddai, with the news as it happens. I'm out.